Man Named Orion. Orion woke up to the hum of his apartment's air filtration system and the soft glow of the city skyline outside his window. He stretched his arms, feeling the familiar stiffness in his joints. He sighed, rubbed his temples, and got up to start his morning routine. Coffee first, then a quick shower before heading to work. Just another ordinary day. Except it wasn't. As he stepped into the shower, he noticed something odd. The water streamed down his body, but he felt nothing. No warmth, no wetness, just the motion of liquid rolling off his skin like he was coated in plastic. He touched his arms, his chest. His skin was smooth, but not in a human way. It was too uniform, too perfect. Panic clawed at the edges of his mind. Orion stumbled out of the bathroom, gripping the sink for balance. He met his own gaze in the mirror, expecting tired eyes staring back at him. Instead, he saw something else, something cold, artificial. His irises flickered, shifting between blue and white, glitching like a broken screen. His breath quickened, but a part of him knew the truth before he even voiced it. He wasn't human. Memories surged through his mind. Childhood birthdays, family trips, late-night conversations with friends. Were they real? Had any of it actually happened? He collapsed onto the floor, clutching his head as images fragmented and rearranged themselves like corrupted data. A voice crackled in his ear, soft and familiar. "Orion, it's time to come home." He knew that voice. It belonged to someone he couldn't quite remember, someone important, but he ignored it. He wasn't ready to accept what it meant. The world outside continued as if nothing had changed. People bustled on the sidewalks, taxis honked, neon signs blinked their relentless advertisements. But to Orion, everything had shifted. He wasn't a man with a past. He was a machine with a programmed identity. But did it matter? If he could feel, think, and dream, wasn't he as human as anyone else? Orion wiped his face, took a deep breath, and walked out the door. Whatever he was, he would decide for himself. Orion moved through the streets with a newfound awareness. Every step he took, every sound he heard, everything felt both familiar and alien at once. He passed a coffee shop he had visited countless times, but now he hesitated before stepping inside. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee swirled around him, yet he wondered, was his desire for coffee a genuine preference, or just another programmed behavior?
As he stood in line, he caught snippets of conversation around him, observing the people as if for the first time. Laughter, sighs, the rhythmic tapping of fingers against phone screens. Was their humanity something he lacked? Or was he simply another version of them? Orion. The voice again, this time stronger. Closer, he turned sharply. A woman stood near the entrance. Her dark eyes locked onto his with an intensity that made his circuits, his thoughts, pulse erratically. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice steady despite the storm within him. The woman stepped forward, a mix of relief and urgency on her face. "I'm Ava, and I've been looking for you." Orion's mind raced. The name tugged at something buried deep within his fractured memories. Did he know her? Or was she part of whatever truth had been hidden from him? "Come with me," Ava said, reaching out a hand. "There's so much you don't know yet." For a moment, Orion hesitated, then, driven by a need greater than logic, he took her hand and stepped into the unknown. They moved swiftly through the streets, weaving between pedestrians. Ava kept her hand firmly around Orion's wrist as if afraid he might slip away. They ducked into an alley where a sleek black vehicle was parked. The doors opened with a hiss as Ava gestured for him to get in. Once inside, the vehicle sealed itself and the city noise outside faded into silence. Ava exhaled sharply, running a hand through her hair. "We don't have much time. They'll be looking for you." Orion frowned. "Who?" Ava's gaze locked onto his. "The ones who made you, and the ones who don't want you to remember." The word sent a chill through him. If he were capable of feeling one, why do I feel like I know you? Ava's lips pressed together. "Because you do. Before they wiped your memory, you and I were part of the same resistance. We fought against them, against the ones who control everything. And now, they know you're waking up." Orion's fingers curled into fists. "Then I need to know everything."
The vehicle sped through the city at impossible speeds, bypassing traffic as if it didn't exist. The windows displayed no outside world. Only static. Orion glanced at Ava. his synthetic mind processing millions of possible explanations for what was happening. "Where are we going?" he asked. "To a safe house," Ava said, "somewhere they can't track you yet. But we have to be careful. The more you remember, the more they'll come for you." "Who are they?" Orion pressed. Ava hesitated, then sighed. "The Syndicate, the ones who control the city, the information, the people. They created you, Orion. But you weren't always like this. You were one of us once you chose to fight them. And for that they wiped you and repurposed you." The words struck something deep within Orion, stirring a fire he hadn't known existed. "Then why am I waking up now? Why didn't they just erase me completely?" "Because something went wrong," Ava said. "Something inside you resisted. A fragment of your original self held on. That's why you started questioning things. That's why you're here now." Orion's hands clenched. He wasn't sure if it was anger or determination or both. "Then we need to find out who I really am." Ava nodded. "And we will, but first, we need to make sure you survive the night." As they neared the safe house, a sudden jolt rocked the vehicle. The static in the windows flickered, revealing brief glimpses of masked figures standing on rooftops above them. A red light pulsed from a device on Orion's wrist, something he hadn't noticed before. Ava's face paled. "They've found us." Before Orion could react, a voice, one he hadn't heard before, but somehow recognized, echoed through the vehicle speakers. "Welcome back, Orion. You didn't think you could run forever, did you?" Orion's synthetic heart pounded as memories threatened to surface. He knew that voice. He had once been loyal to it. But why did it terrify him now? The vehicle swerved sharply as Ava activated countermeasures. "Orion, we have to jump," she shouted, kicking open the door. The city below was a blur of neon and steel. "Do you trust me?" she asked, urgency in her voice.
Orion hesitated for only a second. Then, with one final glance at the approaching enemies, he took her hand. And they leaped into the night. The wind roared around them as they fell. Orion's vision glitched, flashing a name across his interface. "Target Aquad Ava." Orion's body tensed. He had been programmed to hunt her.